Maybe you're not tired of K-dramas. Maybe you're tired of starting over. Another new release appears, everyone is talking about it, the cast looks amazing, the trailer looks beautiful, you press play, and somehow, you don't feel anything. So you go back to the drama you've already watched 3 times, and you already know the ending, you already know the characters, you already know which scenes are coming, so why does it feel better? Because your old K-dramas don't ask you to build an emotional connection from zero. You already have one. Think about Reply 1988. You don't just remember the story, you remember the neighborhood, the families, the friendships, the feeling of growing up with people who slowly became part of your life. That's why watching it again doesn't feel like watching an old drama. It feels like going home. Then there's My Love from the Star. Even if you've seen the story before, the chemistry, the romance, and those unforgettable moments can still give you that feeling you had the first time. And then there's Full House, a drama from another era, but somehow the emotions still work. Because sometimes we're not returning for better production. We're returning for a feeling that newer dramas haven't given us yet. And that's the part you may not realize. When a new K-drama comes out, you're asking, will I like this? But when you return to an old one, you already know the answer. You know these characters. You trust this story. You know where the emotional moments are. There's no uncertainty, just comfort. And maybe that's why you keep saying, there are so many new K-dramas, but nothing feels like the old ones. It's not necessarily because old dramas were better, and it's not because new dramas aren't good. It's because your old favorites have something a new drama can't possibly have on day one. History with you. You didn't just watch those dramas, you experienced a part of your life while watching them. Maybe you watched them when you were younger. Maybe you watched them during a difficult season. Maybe you watched them with someone you loved. Maybe the OST reminds you of a version of yourself that doesn't exist anymore. And that's why a new drama has such a difficult job. It's competing against more than another story. It's competing against your memories. So if you're finding yourself ignoring new K-drama releases, don't feel guilty. Maybe you haven't fallen out of love with K-dramas. Maybe you're simply looking for that feeling again. The feeling your old favorites gave you before you even knew you would miss it. Because sometimes, we don't rewatch an old K-drama because we want to see the story again. We rewatch it because we want to meet the version of ourselves who watched it the first time.